My name is Ross Kelly, and I am Knox. It was 2005, and I went to Sudan to actually try to make a documentary about a children's home that was being built there. And that fell apart, and I then became an administrator and a father to about 60 children for the next 4 years or so. South Sudan had just come out of a 20-year war where at least 2 million people had died. And so the landscape was just ravaged with the marks of war, bomb craters and broken down schools and a complete lack of infrastructure, no electricity, no running water. And it was into this environment that myself and others came to try to serve these kids. And it was an amazing privilege, amazing opportunity to do that. It was about 5 or 6 months into the filming process that the people, the administrators there, asked me to step in to help, because the main person, really the director of the home, was leaving. And so they asked me to temporarily step in to help. Of course, this temporary position turned into this semi-permanent position when the person who was supposed to come back and reclaim his position did not actually come back, but remained in America for various reasons. So I could have left even at that moment, and probably no one would have blamed me or thought bad of me for leaving. But the problem was I had fallen in love with these kids and could not imagine actually leaving them without someone to care for them. A lot of the kids who we took care of are children who parents were killed either by the military from the north or by the Lord's Resistance Army, which is this vicious rebel group out of Uganda, or they're children who were abandoned, or they're children who were severely abused. And yet my first impression of them when almost I first arrived on the scene there was that they're full of joy, they're full of happiness, and there doesn't seem to be a natural reason for that. There doesn't. I could not put it together in my mind, in my understanding of things, like why these children could be happy. And even when you see how little they have. And so eventually I had to come, face to face that this seems to be something beyond my understanding. There seems to be something at work here, something spiritual that is changing these kids. And when I touched that, and you can call it what you will, you can call it God, you can call it a higher power, it also changed me.